आप भ्रष्टाचार के लिए कौन सी भी इंक्वायरी लगा दीजिए, वी विल सपोर्ट यू 100%, बिकॉज आई रिमेंबर द ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर कमिंग टू महाराष्ट्र आए थे और तब एनसीपी के बारे में उन्होंने एक स्टेटमेंट किया था प्राइम मिनिस्टर जी ने कि इट्स अ नेचुरली करप्ट पार्टी, और उन्होंने 2 इंक्वायरी के बारे में कहा था, एक इरिगेशन स्कैम के बारे में और दूसरा एक बैंक के बारे में। आई रिक्वेस्ट यू विथ फोल्डेड हैंड्स, विथ फुल ह्यूमिलिटी कि माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी की जो इच्छा है आप पूरी कर दीजिए। आई विल सपोर्ट इट होल हार्टेडली। सो आपने जो भ्रष्टाचार का जो उठाया था, प्लीज आप कर लीजिए। वी विल सपोर्ट यू होल हार्टेडली। ये दोनों नहीं और 4 भी है, कोई एसीबी जी है और बहुत सारे हैं। अनदर थिंग दैट यू सेड अबाउट द कांग्रेस, विच आई रिपीट that this is not about relationships. भाई तो मेरे 800 भाई है पार्लियामेंट में, एक थोड़ी है। So my suggestion to you is there are many such cases which the honorable prime minister was very deeply pained by. So I understand his pain. उनका जो दुख है भ्रष्टाचार के बारे में, उनको जो करना है वो पूरी ताकत से हम उनके साथ खड़े रहेंगे। So is any such things he wants to do in Maharashtra, we will wholeheartedly support him and we will want to see where is these debates gone. And another thing that he said that कांग्रेस के बारे में सबसे ज्यादा बीजेपी का आप देखें तो इट्स वेरी कांग्रेस हैवी। आज अगर आप महाराष्ट्र में या इधर यहाँ भी जब देखें ना, तब बीजेपी कांग्रेस के वाले पुराने एनसीपी पुराने वो आपके यहाँ हमारे से ज्यादा है। हमारे यहाँ नए लोग आ रहे हैं लेकिन आपके यहाँ ज्यादा है। सो आई थिंक यू रियली नीड टू री इंस्पेक्ट। जैसे 60 साल में आपने किया 60 साल में जिन्होंने जो किया ना, वो आप सारी वॉशिंग मशीन उस साइड में है, इस साइड में अभी कोई नहीं रहा। सो वी आर वेरी हैप्पी बिकॉज वी आर कंप्लीटली विथ यू, बिकॉज वी आर मोस्टली वेरी ऑनेस्ट, committed to the cause why we joined politics. Why did we all come to this temple of democracy? We came to this temple of democracy not here to just do a tutu meme. We genuinely wanted to influence policy to serve this nation for the betterment. यहाँ बैठो या यहाँ बैठो, अच्छा ही सोचेंगे ना देश के लिए, ऐसा थोड़ी कहेंगे कि एक दूसरे के खिलाफ कुछ सोचेंगे। So I think the larger picture, I would like to finish my speech by quoting Somnath Chatterjee ji, who was here for 10 terms. I said the greatness of Parliament lies not just in the majestic building, but is derived from sustained by quality of debates that take place inside the House.
Thank you very much.
So I think we take this opportunity that I'm eternally grateful, and people from Baramati who gave me this opportunity to stand here, because I have no identity here. My identity is my constituency and people. So I'm eternally grateful to be a part of this esteemed place, which is a temple of democracy, and I commit myself to working here and working within the rules of the Constitution. And he, after a long time today, spoke as a statesman. So I was presuming that this debate was not about the tutu meme, which we usually do. But unfortunately, when the Treasury bench started speaking, he made it really political, which was not what the Honorable Prime Minister's speech says. So I will follow the Prime Minister's speech first, but I will seek your help, guidance and time for 2 minutes to give a few clarifications to the Honorable. I won't speak as much as he does, but in a small few clarifications before I make it a little political, with your permission, sir. Sir, India is the largest democracy in the world. Democracy, freedom, secularism, fraternity, equality. This is what B.R. Ambedkar ji gave us in this constitution, which we are also proud of. And this is what this organization, the Temple of Democracy Parliament, where we all are absolutely blessed that we have had the opportunity to speak on behalf of millions of Indians, to debate, deliberate, have discussions, and make sure that the last person becomes first. And that's what really the common agenda, I think, whether you're sitting on this side or this side becomes. And I appreciate the Honorable Prime Minister's speech today, where he appreciated that governance is continuity. Various people have contributed over the last 7 decades to build this country, which we all love equally. It's not that whichever side you love it less or more. Whether you call it India or Bharat, it's your own country. We're all born here. We're all blessed to be here. And I think I would take the point forward what Mehtab ji said, that unity in diversity, this is the beauty of India. And I think that's what clearly comes across in most of the speeches which came. And I'd like to quote Dr. Ambedkar. The B.R. Ambedkar in the Constitution Assembly said that the Constitution is a federal constitution. The Union is not a league of states, nor in the states is the agencies of the Union deriving powers from each other. Both Union and the states are created by the Constitution both derive their respective authority from the Constitution. And here, unfortunately, I felt a little sorry because I am the 2009 Member of Parliament here. Clearly, this is a huge legacy that we have been blessed to have. But I would like to put on record two people who have not been mentioned by the BJP today, who I am been highly influenced by in my parliamentary work, who come from the BJP, but I still feel that they were one of the tallest leaders and excellent, extraordinary parliamentarians who we looked up to. One was Honorable late Sushma Swaraj ji, and second was Shri Arun Jaitley ji, who constantly talk about cooperative federalism. It's not on this side or that side. Good work has to be established. So this building that we are all sitting in today, it was the Herbert Baker who opened this in 18 January 1927. And this building was built by sandstone. You know, Dushyant Singh ji comes from Dholpur. And fortunately enough, SP Baghel ji is here from Agra. ये जो मिट्टी जिससे बनाई है, ये आपके निर्वाचन क्षेत्र आगरा से आई है. So Agra and Dholpur have contributed substantially to build this building. So we should thank the contribution of Agra and Dholpur for this, and thousands of Indian artisans who we are so proud of, which teach us about our legacy, have contributed for this work. While we are here, everybody talked about Panditji, President Rajendra Prasad. These are walls which the Honorable Prime Minister, or every wall, every tile, every bench has a story to tell. They can't articulate it, but they have so many stories, decisions, controversies that these walls of this beautiful parliament have seen. And I would definitely like to put on record that besides, of course, all the prime ministers which the Honorable Prime Minister said, but there were people like C. Ram Gopalachari ji, Sarvapalli Radhakrishna ji, Sardar Patel, Y.B. Chavan, C.D. Deshmukh, Madhu Dandaute, Pranab Mukherjee ji. In this debate will be completely incomplete if we don't talk about Pranab Mukherjee, who we all learned so much from here while we were sitting here. So, while we talk about various, lot of debate has gone about which bill. They did a lot of good work, we did a lot of good work. So nobody can take away from each other here. But I definitely like to make a few suggestions while we are here. See, sir, the average age, this is something for us to deliberate, which I'd like to highlight. These are just observations and suggestions for us to deliberate as a team. That the average age of today's parliament is much older than when we really started. And this is one of the youngest countries. So this is something we, whichever side you sit on, must think about this factor for sure. Plus the women MPs. I would like, most of these women here today have been asking about the women reservation bill. My friend Kanimoli, Dimple, everybody who's sitting here has been concerned about it. And all the parties are concerned and would support it. But there was a question Rakesh Singh ji raised, which I'd just like to put the record straight. That he said, "Itne salon se aapki sarkar thi, aapne kya kiya?" The first woman president of India, Pratibha Tai Patil, was from the Congress. The first prime minister of this country, a woman, Indira Gandhi ji, was from the Congress. The first speaker who was a woman was Meera Kumarji, was from the Congress. So this is what is done. And I would like to put one more thing on record, which probably Rakesh Singh ji missed out, that the women's reservation bill was also brought out. Unfortunately, we didn't have the numbers, so we couldn't pass it. That was also brought by the Congress. And the late Rajiv Gandhi ji and the then Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Sharad Pawar, were the first people who brought 33% reservation in every panchayat in this country. I'm very proud to say that Maharashtra was the first state to bring it to 33%, and then we raised it to 50%. So this is what has been done for women, and I take this opportunity that since we are all thinking here, deliberating here,